Hello, welcome to Hackney City Farm. My name's Ken and I am one of the people that helps look after the garden along with Rita and a load of dedicated volunteers. And I wanted to show you a couple of things that we've done in the garden over the last couple of years that were intended to kind of create habitats and also give people ideas for their own gardens and be a really nice place that people visiting the farm can come to and spend time in. So one of the things that we did, which I mentioned last time, is drill holes into old bits of wood. This is the big tree stump that we've had, and I have been drilling holes into it to create habitats for especially the solitary bees to make their nests in, and they lay their larvae in those holes and then plug them up with pollen, and it could be leaf matter or soil and mud, and then the larvae hatch out next spring and come out of those holes. The eucalyptus stump is here because obviously there used to be a eucalyptus tree. It was enormous. For people that have been visiting the farm for many years, they might remember. It used to create a lot of shading across the garden, so 2 years ago we took the decision to chop it down. We've planted some native species on the other side of the farm to compensate for the loss of the tree. But what it's done is it's opened up the garden enormously. It's created loads more light for the plants. And what we've done is we've used the old dead wood over here to create basically a kind of series of terraces, which are raised beds, based around the idea of I think it's called Hugelkultur, which is where you lay down dead wood, logs especially, and then you mound earth up over the top. And the dead wood slowly rots and releases nutrients into the soil. It also acts as a big sponge as well, so it makes it quite resilient to drought and reduces the need to water. And what we've got here at the moment is mainly ornamentals. We've got some echiums at the back, just coming to flower. They take 3 years, so we've been waiting a while for those. We've got columbine or aquilidra at the front that's just come to bloom. It's a really beautiful flower. And this year what we're going to do is plant some veg in as well. So we're going to have a mix of ornamentals and veg and edible plants. Maybe some strawberries at the front of the beds, so they're really easy to pick. And that's something that we're going to try and do throughout the garden, is mix more ornamental and edible plants together so that you can see that edible plants can also kind of be beautiful. And here we are in the goat shed with Lola and Lily and our new arrivals this spring. They have just given birth to 5 kids who are fast asleep right now. That's mainly what they do at the moment, is sleep and eat. Lola and Lily are really hungry because obviously it's really hard work. And also when they're pregnant, the kids in the womb actually reduce the amount of space for their stomach, so they can't feed as easily, so they actually lose weight towards the end of their pregnancy. So what we're doing now is giving them loads and loads of feed so they can put that weight back on and produce loads of milk for the kids, and everything seems to be going well, which is great. These are Anglo-Ugand Goats, and it's a breed which has loads of great characteristics. They're really tall, they have lots of stature, they produce lots of milk, and they are quite good for producing meat as well, if that's what you're breeding them for. Because we're actually have a bloodline registered to the Hackney City Farm called the Goldsmiths. These goats will probably go on to be used for breeding other goats, either to kind of continue the line of Anglo-Nubians. Look, he's really hungry. Right. So this is Solar and Jupiter, and they are about a week old and they are full of beans. They're jumping around, they're really curious and nibbling on lots of stuff, including my overalls. Hello. And they've got these big floppy ears, which is a really key characteristic of the Anglo-Nubians. And especially Jupiter has got the markings which are really characteristic of the Anglo-Nubian breed. So I think we can agree that Lola's done a great job. So for now, that's it from Hackney City Farm. thanks for listening, and hopefully we'll be open again soon. You can all come down, take part in workshops, volunteer, and just come and see the animals. Say hi to Jupiter, Solar and Lola yourselves. Take care.